Hello everyone, welcome to English with Evelyn, and today we're going to do asking and giving directions, which is a very important component of spoken English. Whenever spoken English is taught, asking and giving directions is taken up, because asking and giving directions it's not just a skill; it's an art, and we see so many jokes being made and about asking and giving directions, and especially jokes involving Indians giving directions. So, anyway, jokes apart, this is a very important thing to know, because when we are asking questions, we should know exactly what to say and how to say. We should know um, the all the information that we need. Directions, when we're asking directions, we may not only ask for a specific place, है ना? We may not know also that we may just want to go to, say, a store, okay, but uh, we may not know the name of the store. We just want to go to a general provision store. So we have to be able to convey that to people, right? And if we are doing that in English, or when we are giving answers to people, when we are giving directions, okay, then also we need to give the directions. We should know what is left, what is right, and you'll think that this is something that people know, but nahin, most of the times, you have to say दाएं जाना है और लोग बाएं बोल के भेज देते हैं आगे, है ना? It gets very confusing. So we have to be very conscious of the directions, and we also have to be very conscious about the prepositions of direction, and also place and position, like what is near, opposite, in front of, behind. All these things we should know. Okay, so let us begin with this interesting picture that I got. So, where do you want to go is a very important question. We should know this before we begin asking for directions. And apart from that, we should also know the prepositions of direction and also place. Okay, like in front of, behind, on, in, beside, between, opposite, above, below, next to, across from, near, far. And these are some signages that we see along the roads. Turn left, turn right, go straight, go over or under the bridge. Over the bridge. Now, asking directions. We ask directions like this. We ask for directions in this way. How do I get to? Where is the coffee shop? Can you tell me where the C21 mall is? These are the questions that we ask when we need directions. Now, there is something else that we need to add to this. Courtesy, there's nothing that can be done without being courteous, especially if you're asking for directions. So you have to be extra courteous, Hannah. And you can use phrases like excuse me, pardon me, I beg your pardon, sorry to trouble you, but, and then you frame your questions. And once you have used these, expressions that express your courtesy and the questions, you get a sentence like this. Excuse me, how do I get to the KFC restaurant? Pardon me, where is the coffee shop? I beg your pardon, can you tell me where the C21 mall is? Sorry to disturb you, sorry to trouble you, but where is the coffee shop? This is how you ask for directions. Now you come to giving directions. So when you give directions, if the person is being courteous, okay, and they're asking very politely, this is how your questions, your directions should begin. You have to say sure, of course, yes, why not, and then you add the directions. Okay, and once you've done this, this is how your an ideal answer would look like. Sure, you can go straight and turn left. Of course, the coffee shop is next to the high school. Yes, why not? The C21 mall is very near the railway station. Now, this is an exercise that I'm showing you. You can practice this amongst yourselves. Like if there is an English speaking group that you are in, this is one exercise that you can use. This is one exercise that teachers can also use in the class, and it's very easy. Like one student will get up, ask for direction to a place, and the other person, he can ask anyone, approach anyone and ask the question, and that person is going to give the answer. So there, here are a few examples, in fact very easy examples. Okay, like how can I get to the cinema? So you say you can get there by car. Excuse me, I'm new here, can you speak English? Yes, a little bit. I'm a little lost, can you help me please? Sure, where would you like to go? Do you know where the bank is? So you say yes, it's just about 5-7 minutes from here. Or if the person asks, do you know where the bank is? You can say, I'm sorry, I have no idea. If you have no idea, you can say sorry and maybe, direct the person to someone else who can answer the question. Is the bank far from here? No, it's just about 5-7 minutes from here. Is the bank far from here? Yes, you should probably take a taxi. Now, another conversation between an Indian and two foreign tourists. So, this is the tourist asking, excuse me, we are a bit lost. Can you speak English? And Jaya says, yes, but just a little. Can you speak slowly? Now, this is a problem. Okay, even if we do understand English, sometimes it becomes difficult if the person is speaking with an accent, a foreign accent, which we do not understand very well, and if they are speaking very fast. So, it's completely all right to request them to speak a little slowly so that you can follow them. So, Alice says, okay, do you know if there is a clinic around here? And Jaya says, yes. Go straight along the road and turn right. There you will see the clinic. So Henry asks, is it far from here? And Jaya says, no, it is just a few minutes. Is there any landmark? Henry asks. And Jaya says, yes, the clinic is opposite the clock tower. Alice and Henry thank Jaya and Jaya says, you're welcome. So it is not very difficult, but there are a few things that we have to take care of. Um, the right direction we should be able to answer. If we are not able to answer, we direct them to someone else. And apart from being a very good exercise for spoken English or an exercise to do a role play in the class, it is a very important skill, something that we should really hone, and we should know how to give directions and ask for directions, because every now and then we may need directions to some places, and especially not everything is available, not that everything is available on Google Maps. Sometimes people do not use Google Maps. Sometimes they find it easier, they find it still more convenient to ask somebody rather than follow what the map is telling them. All right, so I hope this has been useful. Thank you so much, and thanks for stopping by. Bye bye.